Hey, what is up guys, welcome to a Forza Motorsport 5 drift build video, and this time we are building a Nissan Skyline R34. We've already bought one, so we can jump straight into the upgrades. We're gonna start off with the rear wheel drive swap because this car is all wheel drive by default. So buy for 5,000 credits, there you go, it's now rear wheel drive. Engine swap, we're not gonna do that because I really like the RB26 engine, so yeah, we're not gonna change that. Alright, let's go to the engine upgrades. We're gonna build like a street sport spec drift car, not like a full spec drift car. So we are gonna want like 420 horsepower, something like that, 430 maybe, something like that. So let's just do some upgrades to get to that amount. Let's do a sport fuel system. Let's use a sport ignition as well. Then a race exhaust. Let's see what else is there. We're gonna skip the camshaft valves. Let's do them street. And we are now at 400, so only a couple more horsepower. Let's do a street engine block. Pistons. Let's use race pistons and then we should be fine. 432 horsepower. Alright. Now move on to the platform and handling upgrades. And we are gonna change the brakes to race just because they look cool. Otherwise I would have gone for sport probably. But I like the look of the race brakes a lot better. So yeah, race brakes. Springs and dampers, we're gonna use race for that as well. So we can tune the suspension and dampers. With the sport and stock you cannot do that. So race, springs and dampers. Then for the anti-roll bars, we're gonna use sport because we don't really need to tune them. Okay, now the chassis reinforcement and roll cage. Because this isn't a full drift spec car, we're just gonna use the sport chassis reinforcement and roll cage upgrade. We don't want like that full roll cage in. Right, so weight reduction. Let's use a sport weight reduction. That's for the same reason, because it's not a full spec drift car. Alright, now drivetrain. The clutch, I think because we made it rear wheel drive, I think all the upgrades that are stock are actually sport, so we're gonna keep the stock clutch. Transmission, we're gonna keep that stock as well, because with the sport transmission, which is stock in this case, you can tune the final drive, and that's enough for me. So let's just keep that stock. Now driveline, we can upgrade that to race. And the differential, let's upgrade that to race as well. So we have a fully adjustable differential. Alright, now the tires and rims. We are gonna use the, let's see, we're gonna use this stock tire compound. Yeah, let's use the stock tire compound. And then just put a little thicker tires on. Front is fine, 245s. And let's use, let's see, yeah, let's use 285s on the back. Then we have to choose a rim. And I'm probably just going with the T37s, just because I think they look pretty nice on this car. Alright, there you go. And now we're just gonna change the rim size a little bit, I think. Make them a little bit bigger, 19 inch. 19 inch looks pretty good on the Skyline, so why not? Okay, done. And the last thing to do is the aero and the appearance. The front bumper, let's change that to the Nismo front bumper because I really like that. It's my favorite bumper on the Skyline. And the rear wing, we're gonna keep that stock, I think. Yeah. I don't like those other wings, and I don't want to make it wingless either. I really like the stock wing, so let's keep it stock. The rear bumper, we're gonna put the let's use the top secret bumper. It's pretty aggressive. I like that. And then for the side skirts, don't like them. I don't like them either. Nismo look okay. I don't like those top secret either. I might just keep stock. Let's just keep the stock. Okay, that's done. Now we're gonna go to the paint shop, or whatever you call it, and change some colors of the car and the rims. And after that we're gonna tune the car, and then I'm just gonna show you some drifting. Alright, paint. Let's make the color of the car like a more like a dark gray with like a blue tint through it. So we need to go to special colors for that, and two-tone polished, and then let me think, make this gray, I believe. Oh, what am I doing? That one. Make that gray like that, and then change this to like a blue color. More like this kind of blue, and then make it a little darker and lighter, so it's only visible a little bit through the gray. Make it a little darker even. Like that. There you go. That's our color. And now let's just change the color of the rims to probably white, because that looks pretty nice. We're gonna use this one. Okay, that's the car done. Now we're gonna go to the tune options, and I'm just gonna do a quick setup, which I already made, so I know kind of what to change. So I know it's gonna feel good. So let's go to upgrade again. X, this one. Alright, for the front tire pressure, we're gonna keep that stock to 30. Then the rear, we're gonna make that 29. And for the gearings, we're gonna set that to 4.2, the final drive. Alignment, we're gonna set the camber on the front to -2.5 and on the rear to -0.8. For the front toe, we're gonna leave that to 0, and the rear toe we're gonna set that to 0.1 negative. And then the front caster angle is 6.5. The front anti-roll bar and rear, well, we can tune that because we didn't upgrade that to race. The springs, we're just gonna make that a little bit softer, so like 908.7 on the front and about 801.5 on the back. And then the ride height, we're gonna set that to the lowest, which is 6.6 on front and rear. The damping, we're gonna make that soft as well, to around 6.4 on the front for the rebound and 6.0 on the rear. And then the bump stiffness, we're gonna set that a little softer as well, 6.2 in the front and 5.3 in the back. The aero, we cannot tune that either. The brakes, we're gonna keep that stock because I never tune my brakes. I like it the way it is stock, so we're gonna skip that. The differential, we're gonna set that to 95% in the front for acceleration, and deceleration, we're gonna set that to like 85%. Alright, so that's the tune. Now I'm just gonna I'm just gonna do some drifting, and yeah, I won't be speaking anymore, so enjoy the rest of the video. If you like this video, make sure you like it, and just leave a comment saying that you liked it or something like that, so I know, and I might make some more of these. Alright, yeah, thanks for watching, and enjoy the rest of the video.